No, I was picking the like what the stream was about, and one of the options was Dungeons. Oh shit! One of the options was Dungeons about. One of the options.
I know what you mean by that. That implies
Did you
that
start the stream?
that implies that Dungeons and Lesbians exist somewhere. And I
Yes,
want to
that
know
does
what it
imply
is.
that Dungeons and Lesbians exist somewhere.
That is not the vibe. You might as well send it. Send it.
It is
Wait
a.
a second, I
Send the
gotta.
notification.
I gotta send the notification. I gotta send the notification.
It is a
Okay,
video game on
everyone.
itch.io.
Everyone, pause. Let's do Bone Trussle in.
No, everyone just choose a random one. Go.
Okay. No, no, please. Bone Trussle in 3.
What is
I
Bone
forgot
Trussle?
Bone Trussle. Like, give me a sec. Like, give me what it.
Yeah, we're live.
How long?
Yeah, we're live. Oh yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
5
Big time.
seconds. Faces. Oh, I don't know the rest of the song.
Bolshevik, then, and again, back at the dead 100 men, is in the. I will just start singing Sabaton in this bitch.
Audio recording from Jonathan Sims, head archivist of the Magnus Institute, London. Statement begins.
Oh my god, I
Statement
gotta.
fucking begins.
Do I don't. I have a viewer, guys. I have a viewer. Look at that.
We have several.
Oh, okay. So Cloaker says
At least
yippee.
2.
Arrow says hello.
And I'm making pumpkin.
You say hello,
Pumpkin corn.
Brisket. I need to turn on. Oh god, I need to turn on streamer mode. Thank you for
Streamer
pinging
mode?
me. Streamer mode. Ooh woo.
Ooh, woo.
Ooh woo.
No, no. I don't like that we both did it.
Why was that so gremlin?
Oh, also,
Ooh.
Dungeons and Lesbians is a itch.io game.
Okay.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that
Okay,
didn't
that
surprise
makes more
me.
sense.
I have
Hey
played
Bella.
the lesbianist games
Oh,
on
Farrell.
itch.io.
I don't know. I meant to
Oh,
put
Farrell.
Dungeons and Dragons. I wrote Discord. I'm a silly little.
A silly little. No, I respect it. I respect it. Ah!
For just $4, you can enjoy seducing your best friends gaily, seducing
Oh,
one
okay.
D&D commoner without a face, seducing
We're
a
all-
skeleton but platonically, romantic cryptid hunting, romantic watching your date be really dumb, romantic thievery except it's Yu-Gi-Oh cards, winning, stealing them from crying 7-year-olds with your date, getting ding-dong blocked by your date's twin, failure, not suffering from existential crisis, wow, partake in redecorating your friend's new house by hiding all her toilet paper, ability to say whack, fight Prozac, implied touching
Wait.
of Dwayne
Prozac?
Fight
Hit yourself.
Prozac.
Prozac, like Prozac?
Correct, capitalized.
I think the pre-game.
That's an
shit
antidepressant.
is so dumb.
Well,
This is
fight
the
it.
pregame lobby.
Criticize your friend's pant. Milk
What?
babies.
This is a pregame lobby.
Thank
Milk?
guitar. Jimothy. Playing $4 for something not worth $4. Regret for aforementioned activity. Regret in
What?
general. Wow, so many experiences.
Oh my
Buy
god.
now to get a free imaginary steak knife.
I want a free imaginary steak knife.
You already have one.
What are y'all talking
Oh
about?
my god, you're
Dungeons and
so
Lesbians.
right.
Imaginary steak knife?
Oh, were you reading off the
I
Dungeons and
was-
Lesbians thing?
I was reading off their website.
And now we have calming ambient music.
We have calming ambient music that we've had that has been the same forever.
It's been the same music for every session because I'm too lazy to find more. You know what? We're in the
What
same
word?
village. The same village should have the same music.
And you're right, Connor.
Same
you idiot.
wow.
Location based.
Also, Connor, I keep wanting to call your character Krunk.
No,
Yeah.
it's not
Kronk.
wrong.
I love
It's
Kronk.
Krusk.
I love
Pull
Kronk.
the lever, Krusk.
Wrong lever!
Oh yeah.
I have 9
It's all coming
viewers. Guys, I have 9 viewers. I think that's a record,
I'm one of them.
actually.
I am
No,
also
I
one
think
of
I
them.
hit.
I
think
also
I-
one of them.
Chat.
No, yeah, I mean, I know. Yes. Anyway,
Crush her dreams.
No.
I don't. I can't have my dreams crushed if I don't have any. Cloaker says
I had-
6.
I had a dream earlier today because I took a nap.
I
I
told
was
you.
almost
Yeah.
arrested, then got away free. Managed to get in a helicopter, then the helicopter crashed, and we all almost died. But then we safely made it to the bottom. My dad picked me up, and we were good.
Yes. Oh, Cloaker says 6 viewer. Well, mine says 9 viewers, and because I am the streamer, I will assume that mine is a little more accurate than yours.
Yours is correct.
Yeah, get
That's
fucked.
not always the case.
Oh, you get
have
fucked too.
You have somewhere between 6 and 9.
Based on the it's like you ever heard of quantum physics?
Yes.
I was
have
just
heard of-
actually talking to her about the.
Yeah, last time we talked, it was about
Quantum
quantum
physics.
physics. That's not even a joke. That's a real thing that we did.
Quantum
Okay.
physics.
Until I observed state.
I am going to quantum your physics brisket.
You better not observe state that motherfucker.
Hey yo.
I'm gonna observe your state so fucking hard, man.
Collapses
Which okay, but
immediately.
which state?
No.
Which state?
Missouri.
Damn, I would've thought, like-
Anarcho-capitalism.
What
I
if we
would've thought-
nuked
okay.
Ohio?
I was gonna go for solid, but
You can't nuke
Uh,
something that doesn't exist.
that's a
Ohio
good point. You
exists.
make a
I
good
love it.
point. Ohio definitely
Oh.
doesn't exist. Anyways, you guys want to play Dungeons and Dragons?
No.
Like nuking
I
Wyoming
wanna-
or
Did I ever
kangaroos.
add that
I
map?
want to nuke Wyoming.
Did I ever
You
add that
wouldn't
map
hit
to the?
anything. Nothing there.
I did not add that. Okay, you guys stall for a second. I need to add a map.
Y'all ever heard the theory
Oh,
of
no.
how the Aether
Stalling?
is centered around Ohio as well as the whole universe, or the Aether isn't real?
I'm
I
sorry,
don't
what?
like
Can
that.
you repeat that?
Yeah, like, the theory about the Aether means the center of the universe is either Ohio or it's not real.
No.
I
Interesting.
bet it's Ohio.
No,
I think the center of the universe is Ohio.
no.
That wouldn't even make
Why
sense.
not?
Ohio's not the center point of anything.
Ohio's the center point of Ohio's the center point of your mom.
Damn.
Actually inaccurate.
You're factually inaccurate.
That
I'm
is also
actually accurate all the time. I have a huge brain.
Hold on.
Pyrst says, "Wow, Ohio isn't real." Do we know Pyrst,
Ohio
or is
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Pyrst.
Pyrst
Hi,
new?
Pyrst.
First.
Hi,
I don't
Pyrst.
know.
Pyrst. Popcorn. Yes.
Hello, P word.
Piss.
Sorry.
Guess
Piss.
who I am?
Piss. Guess who?
Bottom.
Your mother.
Oh my god.
I mean, use a
I got-
cat-face emoji
I got real
first.
close to my microphone for that one.
Oh, this could either. No, my friend. What did you put in the chat?
Why are you filled with character?
Penis.
Oh, it said penis.
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 Why are you saying it like that?
Why not?
Pepsi.
Pet.
I
Okay.
have bark.
I genuinely don't. No, I genuinely don't know. What is this? Guess who I am?
Cat faced cat.
I did send a link to my friend Rosemary, but I don't know if that's her.
Popcorn
That
has
is-
been obtained. Nice.
Hey, slam your popcorn through the microphone. I want to have some.
Please don't.
Ah!
Take a
Through the
handful.
mic. Through the mic.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
no, no,
coming
no.
into my headset.
Ha! I fucking beat you, pretty much. I don't even
Do
know what they've
into
been
your
beat
headset,
at.
Brisket.
No.
popcorn will go into my headset if you slap it against the microphone.
No. You gotta like grab a handful and just yeet it at your computer screen so that it magically portals through.
Please, all I have eaten is an entire fucking pizza earlier.
I had Cracker Barrel.
You are a Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
A whole ass Cracker Barrel.
Can I? Oh no,
I
the
also had
Chick-fil-A.
Cracker Barrel.
Yes. Bella and I carpooled.
We both were at Cracker Barrel.
I like it's good chicken.
They have such good chicken at Cracker Barrel. I have never gotten the chicken from Cracker Barrel, I don't think. In my recent memory, I have not.
That's what happens when.
Yeah.
It's been 10 minutes of asinine talk. This is amazing.
That's what it always is.
That's what it always is. Faith, stop crackering my mom's barrel.
You're stroking on my beef till I'm soup.
You
Just go to my
ATP
beef till I'm
on
off.
my synthesis until energy.
What to do if pregnant?
Die.
Am I pregnant?
Am
Has
I
anyone done an Ojo
Gregnart?
board game?
Am I Gregnart?
Am I Gregnart?
How do I know if I'm pregnant?
That was the worst audio quality.
Hold on. How do I? Okay.
Also, you haven't
Okay.
switched. Are you gonna
Oh,
switch to
Gregnart?
the stream or?
Yeah,
are
I'm
you gonna
going-
switch to the Roll20?
Yes, I am
I
going
was
to
just
do
staring
that.
at the Twitch. I was just staring at
I'm
Twitch.
working on
it's
it.
kinda expensive.
She got pre-gat.
Can oo get
God, there's
pregante?
Rosemary. Hi, Rosemary.
So
who's
who's pierced?
I don't know.
Are you? Is Pyrst a new person?
I don't know. It might be my partner's friend Sulai, but I don't know because I was like, "Ooh, tell Sulai that I'm gonna be streaming." No idea.
How do I know if I'm pregnant?
Fregante. Can oo get pregante?
Why are you filled with character balls? What the fuck is this person doing?
They just keep going. They just keep saying balls as a response to questions.
Okay, so we are on the Dungeons and Dragons. We're gonna do Dungeons
Finally.
and Dragons, but first I am going to introduce you guys
Oh my gosh,
to my
Yoram, I just looked
yeah.
at the overlay. It's beautiful.
I made it. With
God.
yeah. Anyways, so I've got a couple
is
of
super compressed.
yeah. Let me see. It's not okay.
It's so compressed.
Ah!
Oh, no.
Give me a second. I fucked it up again. Give me a second. I'm gonna cry. I need to... Yeah, it's... I'm putting it back up to 69.
My God, 69.
Shut up.
No way.
Shut... Bella.
No way.
Anyways, okay, so
You
this...
cannot stop me. I will
This-
be silly.
This session title is oh god,
Connor?
wait.
Connor?
Oh god, I
Connor's
messed it up.
gone.
Guys, I messed it up real bad. Look at that. Long chat.
Long chat. Also, Connor disappeared.
Like out of the chat?
He's gone.
Fuck.
He is gone from the chat.
Give me
And
a
he is
second.
offline.
Hi, Moth.
We're having technical difficulties. Hello.
We're having technical difficulties. Yeah, okay, he gone. I'm gonna... I don't know. I guess we'll
One
just
of our
stall until he
players
gets
just
back.
disappeared.
Yeah, he gone. He straight up gone. I screwed up the chat. Chat real long now. You see that?
It works, right?
A Wi-Fi? I don't
Oh my
know. I know
gosh.
that he's got
Filled
I
with
know
character.
Yeah. I know he's got,
can't even
like...
see it against the gold.
I know he's got, like, subpar Wi-Fi at home. I hate it.
No, I broke my boy.
I hate
Oh,
it.
you broke him. Oh no, it looks even worse in the chat.
Why did you drop my boy?
Oh no.
I really... Oh my god.
There he is!
Is he
Hello?
back? Is Connor back?
He's back!
Connor! Connor!
Connor!
Connor!
Connor!
I'm about to start singing
Connor!
Undertale Stronger Than You in Spanish, motherfucker.
Connor died, yeah. What the heck is going on? We don't know any more than you do.
Un día más allá afuera, las aves cantan, las flores florecen. Un día es así, niños como tú. Deben andar, yeah, deben andar.
What are you saying?
It's a beautiful day outside in Spanish.
Oh.
Oh my
Un día
god.
más allá afuera, las aves cantan, las flores florecen. Un día es así, niños como tú. Deben andar,
Connor! Connor, you back?
Moving the freaking taskbar.
Connor!
Lástima. Si tuviera que romper la promesa que escribí para ti, así que no vas más.
Oh, somebody said something. Experiencing technical difficulties. Yeah, I figured that out. Can you hear us, Connor?
Connor?
Just fucking singing Spanish here.
I may or may not know all the words to the Kara version of the Stronger Than You and also the first version.
Oh my god, I was obsessed with that.
Yeah, I still enjoy Undertale. I still thoroughly enjoy Undertale.
Undertale enjoyer. I am also.
Yes. An Undertale,
enjoyer.
the Undertale enjoyers we are. Undertale, my beloved, exactly.
13 viewers!
We have 13 viewers! Oh my god. Guys, I think we figured it out. We just need to be chaotic all of the time. Guys, I think we figured it out, you guys. We just need to be incredibly chaotic for the whole of stream.
Bonkers.
Absolutely bonkers.
I do that anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive.
Kind of expensive. That
It's kinda
pineapple upside
expensive.
down cake kind of expensive.
That pineapple upside down.
If I do say so myself.
Just rotate the fucking cake, it's not that hard.
It rotated, idiot.
Get rotated, idiot.
God,
That really turned. That was horrible. That actually kind of turned British at the end there.
Get rotated, idiot.
Get rotated,
Hello,
idiot.
Apologies for the rotation.
Go choke on a biscuit.
Go choke on a biscuit, would you? Go choke on a... I can't... I need to... Every time I do a British accent...
British
What's
people.
your egg?
What's you egg?
Stabs him.
Stab.
I typed and she stabs him 3 consecutive times, and the first one was all numbers. I don't even know how that happened.
Honor!
Ah!
There we go, he's back!
Connor.
He's back!
From the abyss.
I just realized I
You've
also had
returned,
time muted the whole
Kronk.
time.
Wow.
Gronk is back!
Kronk is back. Our
Krusk.
brother Kronk.
Krusk! Krusk!
Kronk.
Kronk.
Ah. Anyways, you guys want to play Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
God, I wanna
Okay,
die.
I've written down the house rules that I can remember here. And the house rules are basically, I will allow most things so long as they do not actively break the game. As a general rule of thumb, state your intentions before doing anything in case I can help you figure out a better way to do it. A nat 20 will give an attacker a boon in combat,
Oh, fuck, I don't have any of my dice.
and a nat 1
Ah, I'm
will...
here again.
And a nat 1 will allow the other party to make an opportunity attack. This applies for both players and monsters. Rule 3, don't be a dick. Rule 4, run any homebrew by me first before using it.
Connor, it might still be having issues.
I think Connor's...
Or,
Yes, I can
do
hear
sound-
you.
Do I sound okay?
Yes.
Yes. You sound
Okay.
just fine.
You sound fine. Let's Dungeons and Dragons. So, you guys were in the bar. You guys were about to leave. You guys are about to leave. Krusk, to go find yourself the blacksmith, and Irene and Callista, or Holly, to go to Irene's house and get Callista settled in after Callista agreed to spend the time in the town, like in Irene's house, in their room.
I did insist that she not pay, right?
I believe so.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. I was like, I better have.
Okay, so Krusk, as you are the first to leave the tavern, I need you to make a perception check. And I'm going to let you make this at advantage because it is multiple of your senses that are going to be at play here.
Okay. Do you care if I roll in person and tell you the number, or would you prefer
I trust you. I trust you.
Okay. Then
I know you prefer standard dice.
Whoa, look at that. Nice nat 20. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know. I trust you.
Is that perception?
Yes.
Cool. That is going to be a 16.
All right, I am going to whisper the result to you over Roll20.
Ooh, whisper. Ooh.
Oh wait, I can't look at the stream.
Don't be looking at the
I'm
stream.
not looking at the stream.
Yes.
What I usually do is, if you on the stream, oh,
Oh, I'm so worried.
that's huh.
I'm closing the stream so I don't feel tempted.
Yeah, what I actually, no, I should probably not even have chat open just in case. Okay,
by the way, we can't really read the stream very well. Yeah, you'll figure out pretty soon what it is. You'll figure out pretty soon.
Okay, do you want me to whisper you back?
No, you can just say what you're going to do.
Okay,
because they'd all see it.
Well, they don't yet.
No, they see what you're doing.
I'm gonna take off running towards the market.
Okay. So Callista and Irene.
Below the market.
Callista and Irene, you see Krusk look out the door, look around, and sprint off at full speed. And his full speed is pretty fast because he's a hunter guy. You can choose what to do with this information.
I'm between either mind my own fucking business or run for my life.
Irene has never once in her entire life minded her business.
Yeah.
I think I might just dive over the tavern and just hide under a desk. I don't know.
So, Irene, in her immediate reaction to seeing him run away, is well, what? So,
okay.
What's all this then?
Last you heard, I was like, yeah, I'll go talk to the tool shop.
I'll go talk to the blacksmith.
And for the record, he is not sprinting in the direction of the blacksmith. He would have taken a bit of a left if he had gone to talk to the blacksmith.
My brows
aggressively incorrect.
My brows furrow, and I'm like, huh, that ain't right. So I assume that he either misheard me or something has happened. It is one of the two. I know this. So probably as Callista is just sitting there trying to mind her business, I aggressively don't mind my business. And I get up, I get up with such force and curiosity that I push the bar stool back behind me, and I step on over to the door and I lean out. I don't go outside, but I do lean out to try
Perception,
and see, like,
yeah.
if there's...
Perception at advantage.
At advantage. Hold on. I didn't have the thingamabob open.
And
I'd like to use
Callista,
the thingamabob.
Callista, you can make a perception check, just regular, not at advantage. Okay, so, and Callista, would you make your perception check?
Alright, sure. Oh, fuck it. That's a
We're at
5.
13. Do I
Okay.
get to add my
Wait, is it an advantage?
No, not for you, because you're not at the door.
Okay.
Did I accidentally hit... Okay, I did hit perception.
Yeah. So, Irene, and I'm just going to let you listen into this, Callista, because you're going to figure out, out within about 30 seconds anyways. Irene, you look out the door, and it takes you a second to notice, because there's just a lot of hullabaloo in the market right now. Just give me a second. Let me move you over to another map.
It's gonna, like, just drop a monster on us.
Oh dear God.
There's more.
Yeah, the area
Dear
to the
God.
south of the town is on fire.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's a.
That's a lot of fire.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Shit.
I am
Okay,
going
shit.
to need you both to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I'm sure you can understand why.
Oh my gosh. I wonder why.
Get that out.
Oh my
21.
fucking God.
Oh, not you. You don't need to
I
make
thought
one. No,
Wisdom
Call-
saving throw?
Callista
Oh,
and
come
Irene,
on.
yes.
Really well.
Because
Yeah,
those are the
okay.
two that are afraid of fire. We'll use the
great.
20. We'll use
No,
the
no, I got
20.
like a 7.
You got a 7?
Yeah, I need to stop using that dice. I'm using my purple dice for this shit now.
So you get a 7. You are in
Maybe
a
we
high
should
level
stop
of...
the-
Yeah.
Maybe we should stop the calming music.
Maybe we should stop the calming
I
music.
will
Give
hear
me a
it.
second.
I'm gonna just, like, play Subnautica abandoned ship music.
No, actually, you know what? I am gonna continue playing the calming music because I don't really want to pause stream to find a less calming playlist.
I'm using my own for this.
Valid.
Yeah, I'm using
Hold on.
So,
I
Irene,
got you, Fran. I'll find some music for you.
Irene, you're fine. You're not fine. You're terrified, but
I'm not fine, but
you're able to continue. Callista, you are not. You may choose how you would respond to a high level of fear.
Fuck, I gotta choose a trauma type. Shutdown mode, I suppose.
Okay, you are in shutdown mode. You are on the stool, and you are not responding to stimulus.
Turtle mode.
Turtle
Activate, I
mode.
oh, hold on.
Irene-
Accent.
Yeah, both Irene and Krusk may now move.
So,
Oh.
well, first I turn around and I look at Callista and I'm like, what are you doing just sitting there? The town's on fire. I need you to get towards the river, towards wherever is safest. Right now, just go, okay? You just hey, Holly?
Callista?
Jeez.
Callista,
Honey.
make another wisdom
Honey.
save to see if you can break through of the trauma response.
Okay, so as of now, he's curled up into her bar stool. Oh shit, not 20. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's currently into her bar stool. I guess you're grabbing her shoulders or whatnot.
Like I'm very, very soft hand on the shoulder, just like, hey, it's okay. You're safe. You're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be just fine.
Violently uncurls and just like falls over onto the bar stool, and, like collects herself from the ground, and I guess she's gonna run for the exit now.
You can
So-
see where the river is. It's right next to the tavern.
So she just like dives that shit. She's running towards it.
She
Just-
river
just-
boy.
She's getting in the river with the fish she couldn't kill.
And
All right.
Irene like, even though I did get that nat 20, her hands are shaking. She is staring at the town she loves so much. It is on fire. And she's trying to figure out what to do. There's run towards the fire and try to aid in putting it out, or try and make sure that the rest of the people can evacuate and get safe. And she's taking on that mantle of, oh my god, I'm the person, I'm the guy. I'm literally the bitch. I'm the adventurer.
You both may roll perception checks to see if you can see anything else besides fire.
Okay. Me being included in that?
Yes. You and Irene.
Okay.
Not Callista. Callista in the river. That is a nat 20 from Irene.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, both of you see that the townsfolk are rallying. There's a couple of nearby wells. Like there's one over here and one over here, and then there's a river like running through here. So people are rallying, people are forming bucket chains. The fire is being fought. And right now they seem to be at a bit of an impasse. Like the fire is spreading, but they're fighting about as fast as it can spread. So they're keeping it contained.
Okay.
And more people are on their way to help.
So I turn towards where Callista went, and I cut my hands around my face and I yell, I'm gonna go fight the fire. You stay safe. Don't you fucking dare go towards it. I swear to Teffy.
Her reaction to someone along the lines of
so then Irene, are we counting, like, are we counting
Actually,
like time and space, or?
No.
Okay.
No, it's the second session. We're not gonna get real specific until later.
And so Irene then turns and takes a big deep breath to kind of and she's like holding the amulet around her throat. Just
the air
for,
tastes
like,
the air tastes of smoke as you breathe in.
And it coats my lungs and the inside of my throat, and it's just, she hates it, but she knows that they need help, and so she starts sprinting as fast as she can towards the fire, grabs like whatever can hold water, not even a bucket. It could be like a thickly woven basket. And
there are people with buckets, like somebody running, somebody sees you running down and is like, you can kind of see the expression on their face with a nat 20 from earlier. You can kind of see the expression on your face. Oh shit. They're like, oh shit, Irene's going. They need this bucket more. And they hand you off their bucket.
I would imagine by this point my character has made it to about here.
You're down there, yeah.
So
and Cruz, you are not as lucky with somebody just handing you a bucket, but you do find.
I'm not looking for a bucket. I am heading straight towards the fire.
All right.
I'm zooming. I'm freaking.
My mindset is not to put out the fire because where I'm from, putting out a fire is nigh impossible.
A fool's errand. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to cut down trees around it to stop a fire. You don't just put water on it. So my main instinct is get there and start evacuating people, or deal with a threat if there is something there.
Mm-hmm.
From my region,
all of
fire
my
is
spells and
usually
cantrips.
something else.
Or lightning, you know.
Lightning is also possible, but there are other.
There's a lot of things. So you are running down in full attack mode. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, well, not necessarily attack mode, but definitely on high alert.
Yeah.
I'm running in with a full bucket, and I have to switch to thingamabob. This is very serious. This is serious business.
Did you switch to?
I'm being being extremely careful so I don't immediately go into the fire. I have the bucket in my 69-year-old arms, and they're kind of shaking. She's really strong, but water's fucking heavy.
Yeah.
And she starts doing a head count of people she sees going out and getting out. And she, for now, she puts the bucket down and basically starts kind of triaging the people that she sees, like trying to make sure, like, okay, do you need medical attention? Do you need water for burns? Because if there's other people already fighting the fire, she could use that water to put wet rags onto burns and stop the literal flesh from cooking. And so now she's in the action. She is in the action now.
So I'm actually, because you rolled with advantage accidentally earlier, I'm going to use that second perception roll from your, from the advantage. I'm going to use that 20. So nobody seems to be too severely injured, but there is a huddle of people about here. Like, and by a huddle, I mean like 2 people and like 2 adults and a teenager. And the teenager's kind of fussing over one of the adults because the adult has a good, like, burnt scrape on their hand, and you can tell that it's the same sort of injury that one would get if a burning beam fell and grazed them. So it's like on on their arm, on their upper arm, and it's like the most awful rug burn you've ever seen, but cauterized.
Yes.
Can I make a perception check to just scan, see if there's anywhere that, like,
anybody trapped or anything?
Like,
yeah.
Anyone trapped? Anything that needs dealt with immediately?
You may.
That's a 9. It is hard to see through the smoke.
It is very hard to see through the smoke, and you're tall enough that you're about smoke height.
Yeah.
Or smoke height.
Yeah.
Also, I am currently listening to BFG Division. Wow.
Listening to The Horror in the Wild by The Amazing Devil.
All I can think of when I hear BFG Division, all I hear is Big Friendly Giant.
No, BFG in Doom is Big Fucking Gun.
Big fucking gun.
Valid.
Big what gun?
Yes.
This is a serious moment.
This is a serious moment, Connor.
A serious moment where we do serious
Why
things.
do you think I have Doom music on?
Well, we're trying to avoid Doom here. Anyways.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm doing, I get, like, a rag from somewhere. Don't question it. And
you've probably got rags in your bag.
I've probably got rags in my bag, yeah.
That's like the very standard.
I pat it, I dip it into the water, and then I drape it over the burn, and I'm really fussing. And I'm like,
you're momming.
You all right? Okay. What happened? What happened? How did this happen? It's half the town! And she's like struggling to keep it together because obviously she has a lot of trauma with fire, and she just wants to make sure that everyone's all right. So she's just asking what happened. It's kind of almost pleading.
The adult is kind of shaken, but he manages to say, like, we're not entirely sure. Everyone was, a lot of us were down at the market and somewhere in the south. I think what I heard was that a cow kicked over an oil lantern, and the fire spread to a point that it was too much for one person to put out before the one person could put it out that was down there, the farmer.
All right. Oh, this is awful. How many people do you think anyone's trapped?
I don't know. I was in a house nearby, and I got everyone out as quickly as I can. My son here, and he gestures with his head over to the teenager that's still kind of fussing over him. my son and my wife were also both in the house, but they were more near the doors, and they heard the fire before I did, which they got out and started yelling for me, and that's about. And I got out with, I got out lucky with nothing but this scrape.
Well, you guys get safe to get up to the river. You know that we've got that fire. That whoa. Hold on. We got the
You're
fire
good.
protocol. Get up to the north. Get to the river. Just go. You go right now. And I don't want to see you back until this is nothing but embers. Now go. And she like snaps her fingers and like basically herds everyone back. And along the way, can I roll a perception check to see?
Oh, have at it. Yeah.
Through the
Roll
no.
Roll perception
just
for
to
Kronk.
Spot this the Kronk.
Fruit.
Okay. Oh damn.
You do not see the. It is surprising, but there's a lot more fire than there is giant bear man, and all you can see is fire.
Oh no. So I heard them out, and since they said that the fire started to the south, I put on my big girl pants and begin to. Well, first I start to help put out the fire, just throwing buckets of water, but I'm slowly making my way towards ground zero of the fire.
And while you do that,
maybe what happened.
And while you do that, I will. Yeah. So we'll say that you're firing, you're defiring and moving your way towards the south. You know that there's. I'm gonna just. This building here has this building. Do you see where I'm pointing?
Yes. For once,
it's
I'm
got
not aggressively zoomed in on the map.
It's got an attached barn, and that you know that. So I will move over temporarily to Krusk.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you doing currently? Are you going to? What did you roll for? Okay, you wanna.
9.
Okay, so you don't see things. You may. Yeah. That was what you rolled. Just try and see if anybody needed help. You may move in, if you so choose, or do whatever you wish.
Okay. So I can see, that the fire is very out of control in that area, correct? Like in this whole southern area, right?
In the southern area, yeah, it's the most out of control in the southern area. People are fighting it back from the north down mostly because there's a bit of a clearing down here. And the fire will not spread beyond the south.
Okay, so none of the tree line or anything is close enough that it'll...
No, tree line is not close enough. This, there was... It jumped. The wind is blowing. If you can see the line I'm doing, the wind is blowing in this direction, and embers must have jumped over to here.
Okay.
Which is why people are fighting from... the northwest down.
Okay. I'm going to search for either a bucket and some water myself, or someone with a bucket of water.
Roll perception for water.
That is a 10.
Everybody seems to be, everybody seems to be using the buckets. Like there's a lot of buckets around, granted, but all of them are in use because there's a lot of people and they've all got buckets. There is like a well-woven basket about here. You're not sure how watertight it would be, but it looks solid.
Okay, before I grab that basket, I'm going to start grabbing people that are like about to throw water onto the fire, and just run over to them and be like, listen, we are not going to put out this fire if you keep throwing water directly onto the house. Start watering the buildings that the fire could jump to. Make sure those are wet so the fire cannot spread.
Roll me persuasion.
Okay. That is 11.
Yeah. So I'm actually, okay. Actually, I'm gonna give you advantage on this one because they're terrified and you're a terrifying bear man, and I would say they're more likely to be intimidated into listening to you.
Cool. That is a 17.
Okay, so with a 17, people kind of look at you quizzically. You don't really belong here, but also you seem, when you talk, you seem authoritative and you seem like you know what you're talking about. So some of the people that are fighting the fire move to instead watering this and this building, and a couple are on this one.
Okay. As they start to do that, I'm going to just continue to see if I can, grab people to, make it clear that the fire, like, we're not saving these houses. They are completely aflame. And just urge them to start making sure the fire can't spread.
So
essentially doing exactly what I would do in a forest fire, cutting down trees, making sure those logs are wet.
Yeah.
Etc.
So some do listen to you and start, I'm just going to continue using your charisma rolls from before. Some do listen to you and start watering the surrounding houses and trees. However, some give you an odd look and go back to what they were doing, like with the bucket chains, and because there's a bucket chain going on from this river down here. There's a couple going currently, because there's a couple different main places where the fires are, and so people just kind of give you weird looks and keep doing exactly what they're doing. Yeah,
and for those people, I'm not too concerned about them because we do need people throwing water on the fire to slow it down while we douse the preemptively douse the buildings. So I'm not too concerned about it.
Roll perception.
I'm basically just perception. Cool.
Yeah, and you're trying to run damage control.
Basically, that's a 9 total.
Okay. Yeah, all you hear is fire.
That's fair.
There's a lot of fire. So, all right, so you and Irene, I'm going to assume you're where are you right now, Cruz? I'd assume you're a bit closer.
Yeah, I would be more down here by the fire and by everyone managing this little almost fort area looking thing.
And Irene, where would you be at this point?
I'm trying to
you're making your way down. I'll say, yeah.
I'm making my way down because I want to make sure no one's trapped in this original place. Also, I did use a bucket to I want to use a bucket to drench myself.
Okay, yeah.
To get myself wet so that I won't. Do I have to make a strength roll or anything for that?
No, it's you're wetting yourself via bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah. That will, if we end up using action economy, that will give you resistance to fire damage for 1 round.
Sweet, okay.
And it takes an action to do.
Right. So I drench myself in water. This is technically before I really got into the fire. I was like, this is a bad idea. And then I was like, what will make this a less bad idea? So then I drenched myself in water, and I am now making my way through. I'm going to check my spells really quick to see if I have something that can help me.
Oh my god, it would be so funny if you had create and destroy water.
I don't.
It would be really funny
food
though.
And drink.
Let's purify the fire.
Purify the goddamn fire.
Isn't that kind of what your guys do in the XCOM, Connor? Purifying the fire?
No, what?
You know the purifiers, they're purifying the fire or whatever.
No, they cause fire.
I'm so funny. I crack myself up.
They're purifying the lost.
I like how their definition of purifying is setting violently on fire.
That's Advent for you. But
That would be
That's how
Advent.
they did in the holy days.
Exactly.
You so right,
That's
dude.
Lent. That's Lent for you.
Deus Vult, motherfucker.
That's a Viking moment.
Crusades, but close enough.
I'm going
The Vikings
to...
also.
Yeah.
I
And-
am
yeah.
going to roll for... Well, I'm trying to see around
roll
me
me-
and trying to see into places. Should I roll
Perception.
for investigate? Oh, perception? Okay.
Perception, yeah. Investigation is like when you're looking through things, like using your hands and stuff.
Okay. So, there we go. Damn!
Holy shit. That's like a whole nat 20 again.
I'm basically trying to find people, and I'm really close to where the fire started. I'm not extremely... I'm trying to stay away from the biggest blazes while trying to find... Like, basically trying to see if there are people trapped so that I can help them go get help. The menagerie, basically.
So, you hear... We'll say it's been about... It's been probably about, like, 10 minutes since the fire started. Because this fire spread really fast. It's not rained very much recently. So the fire spread really fast. It's been about 10 minutes since the fire started. You hear two things. A very weak but distraught mooing and a baby crying.
Oh, shit.
Go for the mooing. I'm kidding.
I'm going for the mooing. Sorry.
Whoa.
Irene, like, she locks the fuck up for a moment. And... Can I roll... I'm gonna roll to see where the sound is coming from. Like,
Okay.
pinpoint it. So I'm gonna do perception again, right? Perception?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, wait. Should I have just used the other 20?
I will be nice to you. I will
Thank
be nice to you. I'll give you the 23. It is coming from... It sounds like it's coming from on about, like, from the ground floor of this house, which is about halfway on
Okay.
fire.
So I
And-
find the bit
yes.
that is... Oops, sorry.
You can also see that the fire on this house is spreading roof down.
Right. So I try to find a place that is already open. I don't want to introduce more oxygen to this place. Is there
The
a door
door-
that is
yeah.
open?
No, but there's a window on this wall here that is.
It's open? Okay. So
Also, bear
I
in mind, you would not know
clambered-
shit about oxygen.
No,
Oh.
air. I don't want to
Okay,
let air
that's-
get to the fire because I know...
You probably
I'm
would
so
know
sorry,
in
oxygen.
theory, yeah.
I know that. You know how to start and build a fire?
Also, how's,
That's okay, you make a fair point.
how's Callista's will looking for in terms
Is
of this
Callista
fire?
okay?
Callista is sitting by the riverbank as she recovers, I suppose.
Chilling.
Literally
Absolutely
chilling.
effervescent.
There's some
Having a panic attack is closest to the description.
there's a guy, there's a couple of guys sitting next to you now, like moms with children and the one guy with the big burn on his arm.
I dunk the baby like a cookie for baptism.
Get baptized? Connor, is that how baptism works?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, actually, they just
They
sprinkle.
dunk. Where's the money, Lebowski?
They're meant to sprinkle it on your forehead, but my pastor just dunks my whole head in because he was a friend of my mom.
I actually don't. I think my baptism was the water sprinkle, but I have seen one done with like a 6-year-old that they got the kid dressed. It was my grandparents' Baptist church, and they got the kid dressed up in like a whole robes and then fully dunked the entire child. Like they had a dedicated pool for this with a glass side so we could see the child getting dunked.
Get moistened.
Yeah.
If I remember right, we do a
talking about baptism in D&D.
Because you said you dunked the baby.
I don't think that we do baby baptisms. We might, but I do know that we we put holy oil on the forehead, like holy water on the forehead.
I got a 9 to dunk baby like Oreo. I don't do that.
Who wants to roll to dunk? Who wants to roll to dunk baby? Okay, if anybody wants to roll to dunk baby like Oreo, they can use that number.
I'm not dunking
Wait,
baby.
can I roll to suplex the whole person holding the baby?
No.
I highly advise against it.
No, you cannot. Not only can you not suplex the person holding the baby, it would not work because that person holding the baby is taller than you and probably about 50 pounds heavier, and it is all muscle.
I have -1 to strength. I can do it.
This is a farmhand.
I have -2.
Anyways, Irene, you are
You're
climbing
surrounded
into
by
a
cat
window.
boys and cat girls.
Irene, you are climbing into a window to get a baby.
Do I need to roll for anything?
You don't need to roll for climb into window.
All right. I'm a cat. I'm good at this.
What is okay?
So
what do you tell me? Tell me like what you do as soon as you get into the house. Like, are you?
I drop to the floor.
Good. That's what I was
to-
going for. I was gonna give you
I drop-
negatives
like,
if you
as
didn't do
in-
that.
Like, as in, to my belly?
Yeah, you're
under
gonna
the
army
smoke.
crawl. You're gonna
I'm
army
gonna
crawl.
army crawl.
Yeah. The baby
So, like-
crying is definitely clearer now.
I
Yeah.
I
I'll
am
use-
literally
Yeah.
army crawling. I am trying to take very even breaths, but it is scaring the shit out of me to actively be in a burning building like this, especially after what happened like almost 20 years ago at that point. It'll be, I believe, 20 years ago in a year because she's 69 and she was 50 when her home
Yeah.
burned down. But she's army crawling towards where she can hear the baby, trying to breathe deeply and slowly.
Mm-hmm.
And she begins to call out, even if it's just a little baby and the baby can't really understand. She's
It
calling
might cry
out.
louder, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm here. I'm here. I'm gonna come get you. You're gonna be all right. We're
You
gonna get you
hear-
help or
yeah.
get you back to your mom and your pa. All right?
You hear like a
Gonna be just
quiet.
fine.
You hear like a quiet, but you can tell it's kind of a scared sound, but you can hear a quiet coo from the other room.
I look toward. I'm still going. Like, just stay where you are. Don't move. I'm coming to you. Don't you dare move. And is there a door in between me and the other room?
Yes, it is also cracked. It's about like half
It's
cracked.
cracked. Okay. First I touch the back of as I army crawl up to the door, I touch the back of my hand to the door to see if it's hot.
I mean, it's half open.
I'm checking anyway.
It is about as hot as everything else in this house,
Good.
which
okay.
is more
I-
warm than comfortable, but not abnormally warm for the situation.
I crawl into this room.
Open. You know, you could have just looked into the room to see if
Yeah.
it was on
Still gonna touch the door. I'm gonna fucking do it. Listen, what I thought of was all of the like fire training I got
No.
in like elementary school. Can you see that?
If
Okay,
the
but you know
door
what
was
you're doing.
closed, that's an incredible decision to make. But
Checking-
You're right. I'm a
checking for-
dumbass.
Checking for heat in
Is this
building.
door hot?
Checking for heat in this building.
The
like
answer
trying to
is
scoop out
yes.
A bucket of water
Yeah.
The
while
answer is yes.
underwater.
the way
The
you're
door
handling this is
is
like
hot.
in The Incredibles when he's
You were
like,
you were trying to drink a cup of water underwater.
Yes, the door is hot, but you are very hot right now.
You are very hot.
Are you going to go into the room?
Yes, I go into the room with a good deal of urgency that I have been using. I've just been thinking too hard about the actual logistics of being in a house fire in my own home.
This entire interaction, from the time you've been in the house till now, has been about a minute.
Just imagine remind me of The Incredibles. The fucking can't you use the water in the air? There is no water in this air.
Okay. So there is a crib.
Where is the fucking baby?
There's a crib.
Sorry.
And there's a crib in the room. It's a standard crib for your time. And you can faintly see through the smoke and through the ribs of the crib a distinct wiggling.
At this point, I'm like, okay, fuck it. And I stand up, I take a really deep breath first, and I stand up, and I get my ass to that crib as fast as possible. I barely even look inside the crib before just picking up this baby. I scoop this baby up, and it's just the bundle. I've got it against my chest as hard as I possibly can without hurting it.
Also, I will say, this window is also open.
Climb out the fucking window.
Yeah.
I'm out. I put this baby in one arm, holding this child like a football, and I climb out of the window, and I land on the ground. Yes.
Score a field goal.
I'm not scoring a field goal with the baby.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. And she sprints. Hold on. Fast as she can away from the fire now, because now she has a literal fucking baby.
She
in
does.
her hands.
The baby coughs, and it coughs for probably about 30 seconds in your arms. Looks to be about 6 months old. It's wiggling, it can hold it set up, it can crawl probably a bit. And it coughs, and spit stained black from smoke drips down its chin, but it's alive.
Oh honey. Oh no, you're gonna be all right. I'm gonna find your ma and your pa, and we're gonna get you all cleaned up. And she's running towards where there is water and where there are people, because hopefully she will be able to either find the child's parents, or find someone who whether or not they're nursing or they have more medical knowledge. But
because you are not a neonatal doctor, you are an adult doctor.
I am an adult doctor.
You don't know how to baby. You've only had 3 of them.
I do have healing word, but I don't know if the baby needs healing word.
It does not appear injured.
Okay. I could roll for medicine, maybe.
You can roll for medicine if you like, once you get to the river.
Alright. I am back to the river. I'm shaking. I'm lightly smoked.
You are. You smell of a very traumatic campfire.
I'm trembling, and my pupils are like slits. They are fucking tiny. And they hear me before they see me, the people at the river.
Yeah.
Because she's like, there was a baby in that goddamn house. The adrenaline is starting to wear off, and the fear is kind of starting to kick in, and my old bones hurt, and everything's terrible, and I'm coughing. And so I sit down with this little baby clutched in my arms, and I'm just letting them hold my, like, one of my fingers.
It tries to, it like giggles at you and tries to grab your glasses.
Okay. Is anyone here missing a child? There was
all right.
Found the baby.
People look at you with some...
near where the fire started.
People look at you with some alarm, and somebody whispers to somebody else, and that somebody else stands up and walks over to somebody like a bit out of reach of your shout and points over at you. That person stands up and looks over, and that person stands up and looks over and very quickly makes his way over to you and looks down at you and the child, and that is my sister's child.
I didn't see or hear anyone else in the house. I'm sorry. I heard the baby crying. I ran in through an open window, and
he looks down. He looks down very concerned and says, he calls over to somebody behind him. Abigail, can you come here and take my sister's child, please? I need to go see where my sister is. And another cat folk, a brown, like a black tuxedo cat, comes and takes the baby from you with a quiet thank you. And the guy,
she's hurt.
Yeah, the guy whose sister,
okay.
Yeah, the guy whose sister is takes off running. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. I plop my feet into the water, and
you've got first degree burns on your hands and your knees, and your face is like, you feel scalded, you feel sunburnt all over.
I'm really scared of drowning, but the river is shallow enough that I just sit myself in it and start just getting water and wet rags on my face.
Of both fire and water.
She is scared of both fire and water. She can't swim.
Oh God.
She can't swim.
She's a cat.
Cats can swim.
Yeah.
She specifically can't swim. She's not that good at it, and she's also old as balls. She can army crawl pretty well.
Oh boy.
She doesn't go to her aerobics classes. She doesn't go to her water aerobics classes ever.
Man, she's out of practice at her water aerobics.
She needs to have some water aerobics.
For real, dude. Anyways, Krusk, I'm gonna move back to you. Sorry for the delay. We were trying to save a baby, as you heard.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna move back to you. The fire is dying down. It has not managed to jump to any other houses, and people are, but to your confusion, what people are doing with the bucket trains and stuff, it seems to be working. Like, some of these houses, like, the fire's dying back and people are moving back to fight more. Some of these houses seem kind of salvageable, which you've not seen before.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. People are fighting fires still, on, like, any side. The tree across this river here, closest to the fire, has been felled. Just to, like, as you said, just to protect from the flames. But the fire is dying back, and it kind of looks like the only houses that are going to be losses are this one here, the one where it started here, and these two.
Okay.
And the trees. The trees are kind of burnt.
They're a bit toasty.
Seeing that the houses behind me are now at least the sides facing the fire are very, very wet, and the fire is starting to die down. I'm gonna start the same people that were throwing water on the houses. I'm gonna start kind of redirecting them. Okay, now that the fire's dying down, start redirecting people to finalizing it since it's under control now.
You hear, actually, roll perception.
Perception, cool. That is going to be, I see nothing.
Yeah, you don't, what is it?
4.
Yeah, you don't see shit. You see fire. You see a lot of fire, and a lot of soot, and a lot of wet. Those are the 3 things you see.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'm gonna just keep doing my best to redirect people. Now that the fire is contained, kind of like keeping alert, making sure this fire is not spreading, while trying to douse these last remaining houses.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So, out of the corner of the eye, you do see a guy running down, like, from up here to, like, down here. You see them from about that area. And he seems to be shouting something. But there's a lot of people that have been running and shouting something, but that one's running with, like, an interesting urgency.
Okay, I'm going to run over to him, and, seeing that where I'm at is under control, I'm gonna run over to him and be like, what's the issue? What can I help with?
Irene brought out my sister's baby, and I have not been able to find my sister or her husband.
Okay, do you know where they would live?
Yes, he pulls you over to about here and points at this house. Which is, the fire's also dying down there. It's still very warm, but the fire's dying down.
Okay. So this, fire's dying down, what's left of this house? Is it completely in flame?
No, it's, the roof is a loss. The roof is a loss, but it looks like, most of the bottom story is actually okay.
Okay, so, and you said the fire's dying down a little bit, so it's not like... it's dying down a bit, but the roof was where most of the fuel was, and especially since the sides of the house are now very wet. Now that it's exhausted most of the fuel on the roof, it's mostly just some spare flames lapping around places. Okay, so still dangerous, but...
Still dangerous, but not as.
Okay. I'm going to make a perception check just to, like, looking at the building, see if I hear anything, see if I can see anything unusual, anything of the sort.
Alright.
And that's going to be a 22.
So, you are... Well, you're not a city person. That much is for sure. You're not a city person, and there's usually at least one big fire a year. Like, at some points your people even encourage it. So you're used to fire, and you're used to listening around fire to see things, like to hear things. And you're also used to listening for signs of people, because danger is very much a common denominator in your everyday life. So with that all in mind, you hear almost a whisper of a groan coming from inside the house.
Okay, but do I have any idea where it came from inside the house, or just the fact that it's inside the house?
I mean, you've got a good guess that it's on the bottom floor.
Okay. I'm gonna, is the, front door open?
No, but a window is. 2 windows are, in fact.
Okay.
Both on this wall.
I'm gonna go to the window closest to me and climb in.
All right.
I think there might be claw marks underneath that window, by the way.
Oh, there are definitely claw marks underneath that window. So that room that you've just climbed into, it is a baby's room. And it's mostly undamaged, though very smoky.
Okay, I'm going to not be fully on the ground, but hunch down, trying to keep my eyes below. I cannot see through the smoke, so I'm trying to like keep my eyes below smoke level, and just look around, see what I can see, what I can hear.
You're doing a squat run.
Mm-hmm.
Which should not be as funny as it is, considering that the house is on fire, and that's why you're squat running, but, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Backwards long jumping.
So there seems to be like there seems to be like 3 enclosed rooms and then 1 common area that encloses like the dining room and kitchen and living room, right?
Okay.
You can see into that common area now.
Okay, can I roll perception, see, what I can hear, try and pinpoint?
Yes.
I'm also going to be, just calling out, hello, is anyone here? Perception, that is a 6.
Okay,
Rolling like
so
shit.
you don't hear that moaning and you don't hear that groan anymore. You just heard the one groan, though you are pretty sure that something was in here, and it's always better to check your bases. You don't hear it, and you also do not see anything other than smoke.
Okay, but I'm seeing inside the common room and nothing but smoke in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the nearest door. Is it open or closed?
The nearest door is about. No, it's definitely open because that's the one Irene went through.
Well, okay. Aside from the common area and the room that I just came through, you said there's 3 other doors.
No, 2 more. There's 3 rooms. You're
2
in
more.
one of them.
Okay. For those 2 rooms, are either of those doors open?
The one right next to yours is also open.
I'm gonna look inside.
Okay. Roll perception.
7.
You want to switch dice?
I have. This is the
Oh.
3rd D20 I'm on.
Fuck
Oh,
you
wow.
And your perception.
So you don't see anything in that room.
Cool. I'm going to back out and go over to the door that is closed.
Alright.
Is the door handle hot?
I mean, yes, but so is everything everything else in the room.
Can I grab it without burning the fuck out of my hand?
Yes.
You can attack.
Then that door is being shoved open.
Okay. So I'm not going to make you roll perception because there are that appears to be a master bedroom, the door that you've just opened. And there are it's slightly across the house from the baby's room, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's on the other side, and it was on the side that was closer to the start of the fire, and it was more affected. And so it's quite the sight in front of you. There's a half-naked woman on the bed, and a man who seemed to be trying to reach the door, at least until he got crushed by a beam.
Okay, so man under a beam and a woman by the bed, like
Woman on the bed, half naked and groaning. Pretty
Okay.
burnt. You're not entirely sure whether she's half naked because of the fire or because of other purposes.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't, does it?
So this is a master bedroom. Any windows in this room?
Yes. Closed, but a window.
Okay, has this room been touched by the fire at all?
Yes, but more, like, the guy that you're pretty sure is dead, like, he could be alive, but there's a beam on top of him. It was the beam, not really the fire. But there was fire.
I'm going to assess him, because he might be dead, and I know that she's at least breathing, so...
Yeah, and there like there's also some like various woody debris on the bed, and it seems like you can assess her and figure that out when you're done assessing the guy.
Okay. Cool. So the window. I'm going to open the window.
Okay.
And then take the woman into my arms.
As you get closer to her, you see like a large bloody bruise on her forehead, and a relatively probably a forearm-sized piece of wood laying next to her head.
But she is alive?
She is breathing, yes.
Cool. I'm going to pick her up into my arms, and carry her over to the window.
Okay, I mean, the bed is right next to the window, so...
Okay, then I'm just picking her up, and then with my long arms, just reaching through the window, as gently as I can, reaching as far away from the house as I can, and dropping her into the grass and shouting, "Hey, over here!"
You hear the faint sound of footsteps in the direction.
Okay. Hearing the footsteps, I don't even wait for someone to show up. I turn around and... Is the beam on the guy on fire?
No, it is smoldering.
Okay, I am... don't care how hot it is, I am picking this beam up off this dude.
Make a strength check at advantage because of adrenaline.
Cool.
Oh shit.
That is going to be a 17.
Yeah, so you huff. Like, this is a support frickin' beam. It is large, but so are you, and you've lifted bigger trees. So
Exactly.
you grunt, like, loudly, like, you grunt, and you're a bear, so it's not quiet, but I don't know why I went into such detail about the grunt, but the tree is off of him and a couple of inches to the side.
Okay. I'm picking the guy up as well, being very careful of the area that the beam fell on him.
My puppy dog is down here. Yeah, okay. It's Apollo, he's
Being
baby.
Very careful of where the beam fell on him, and then I am carrying him over the window and leaving with him in my arms.
Okay. So people have gathered. The first person to get here is, unsurprisingly enough, the guy that led you here, and he's kneeled next to the woman on the ground, just checking her breathing, and he looks a bit relieved. He looks relieved to see that she is breathing, and his relief is immediately wiped from his face as soon as you climb out the window with her husband. Yeah.
I lay the husband next to her in the grass, and just look at the guy and go, is there anyone else that might be in the building?
No, it was just the three of them, and Irene got their baby out. Thankfully, with no injuries.
I do not know if the man is alive or not. He had a beam on him when I entered the room.
He moves quickly over to the guy, like, to stand in front of you. You can tell he's a little bit nervous around you, as anybody would be, but he clearly sets that aside and comes over and, like, he places his hand on the guy's neck to check for a pulse and stands there for a second with his eyes narrowed. He has a pulse, but it's weak. We need to get him to a healer.
Where's the healer at?
I don't know. I know Irene's at the river. She would know what to do.
Okay. Is there anyone else do you think anyone else you think I might need to go and help?
Not that I can think of. I just knew about my sister and her husband.
Okay. If you need me to go in somewhere, come get me. I'm gonna take him to Irene.
Oh, I'm coming with you. He picks up his sister.
Oh,
and,
yeah, but like, yeah,
yes.
I'm more saying.
I understand. I understand. Let's go.
Like telling it to the other people, not just him.
Yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He picks up his sister and just kind of he takes off at like a kind of a shuffling run. You can tell he's not as strong as you by a good bit, but he's what now?
Where did the fall on this guy?
Where did the beam fall? His ribs.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to full on fireman's carry this guy and begin running behind the guy in front of me.
If you're running, you will overtake him very quickly. This man is not heavy that you are carrying.
Well, like keeping up with the guy.
Okay. He looks over at you and, can you run faster than this?
Yes,
are you capable of? I think that he needs a lot more medical attention than my sister does, and I don't want you to slow down for my benefit.
Okay, I will be back.
Okay,
and
thank you.
I take off running at full speed.
All right, so it only
Carrying
takes you.
Is nothing for me.
Oh yeah, big time. So it takes you probably about a minute to get over to Irene. She's just, and you see her pretty quickly. She's like you're familiar with her, and she's got a smell of soot about her.
Also, she is sitting in the river, kind of trembling, rubbing her face with pawfuls of water, and she's clearly trying to compose herself in a way that she's kind of trying to hide.
Yeah. So
but she is a sopping wet Maine Coon tabaxi in the river.
Yeah. So you get to the river relatively quickly, Connor.
Okay. Can I roll perception to hear him coming?
You may.
I mean, I'm not quiet. I'm a big man.
You're a big man holding a whole adult.
Big man with
you can use advantage. Yeah, okay. You hear him. Yeah, you hear loud footsteps and look up, and there he is.
Hold on, I'm putting her in the river. Her token isn't in the river.
Okay. Also, if you hold Alt while moving a token, you can move them outside the grid system. Put them in between somewhere. Yep, you figured it out. That's just for future reference.
Thank you. So my ears, which are kind of droopy, they just fly up, and I turn around, and I see Krusk carrying this man who doesn't look alive, and all at once I try to mask all fear and panic from my face, and I stand up.
Irene, roll charisma. Not performance. Actually, roll performance. Oh, yeah, actually, you do pretty okay. Yeah, you look shaken, but not like you've just had a panic attack, which you might have. I'm not entirely sure.
I did. No, yeah. A very silent, terrible panic attack.
You look shaken, but not like you just ended a crying fit. You just look like you just ran into a burning building to save a baby.
God. Good. And I run over to him, and I barely even say anything before taking the guy's wrist and feeling for a pulse.
Roll medicine.
I got it.
Yeah, it's he's got a weak, unsteady pulse. You can barely feel it. You have to shift your hands around a couple of times to find the pulse. But it is there.
I similarly, okay. All right, Cruz, put him down. And I back up for him. Yeah, ow. I dropped my die. Hold on.
I gently lay the guy down.
Die secured. There we go. I had to take my headphones off. I didn't hear anything.
That's fair. We weren't saying anything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I gesture for you to put him down.
Yeah, I lay him down next to you.
Okay. And I kneel down next to him. Sorry. I kneel down next to him and I very gently, I don't need to touch him, but I keep my finger on, I put my fingers on his wrist again to make sure to, bleh. I'm a dumbass, hold on. I keep my fingers on his pulse point to make sure that his pulse keeps going, and I very, very softly whisper something under my breath. Yeah! Sorry.
Healing word.
I'm casting healing word, and
yep, yeah, you are.
I just healed for 10.
Holy shit.
Holy, wait, let me make sure I'm not a dumbass. What is the modifier for wisdom? I heal for 8. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So you whisper some. It's a prayer. It's a plea.
I lean over him to do so.
Yeah, you whisper almost a sort of unconscious pleading prayer to Teffy, right? Here comes the boy again. You whisper an unconscious pleading prayer, and as you continue to whisper under your breath for the next couple of seconds, you and Krusk and everybody else around you, because everybody else can see this, they watch in awe as his chest was a little fucky wucky, right? It was a little caved in almost. It was flatter than it should be. And yeah, he was not having a good time. And you watch as like the couple of burns on his face and arms scab over and then turn from the outside into scar tissue. And at the same time, you watch his chest convex back outwards to where it's supposed to be, and you hear very faint snaps that might just be his ribs snapping back into place. And his pulse, slowly but surely, returns to a normal strength and frequency. And he sighs.
The prayer had almost turned into like some kind of comforting sing-song lullaby.
Yeah.
And eventually she keeps her fingers on his pulse, and she takes his other hand. Are you there, buddy? You there? She's like kind of trying to see if he's conscious at all. Seeing if he's going to become responsive. He probably won't for a little bit, but she is checking.
He just kind of, like, as I said, he sighs deeply and slowly. Just finally, just at peace.
He's gonna be all right. Just, we need to make sure to get him medical care and keep an eye on him, but his bones are still probably a bit broken, just a few fractures, hairline now, but better than they were. There's probably some bruising, and those scars aren't gonna go away anytime soon, but just, I'll keep an eye on him once, before the doctor gets here. like the proper healer and doctor. And she just kind of, she takes a very deep breath. Where'd you find him? And she looks up to Krusk and asks where she found him. She doesn't know that she missed them.
Some house on the edge of town. Some guy was running looking for his sister, I believe. And I look over to see if he's made it yet.
He's about a football field's length away.
Okay. Does he look like he needs help with her?
He looks like he got it. He's struggling a little bit, but he has this look of such intense determination on his face.
Okay, I kind of like, from across, kind of like look at him, kind of like nod in his direction to make sure that like.
Yeah, he nods back at you.
Okay. Then, yeah, I motioned over to the guy, and the guy and the woman said, yeah, they were. These two were in the whichever house he ran over towards.
And her ears, like, they flattened again, like they droop. I couldn't hear anyone else. I didn't know there was anyone else in the building. If I had, oh god. It looks like she might. Her facade breaks for a moment. I don't even need to roll. That panic, it
as I kind
flashes across her face, and she's still holding this guy, at least holding one of his hands and keeping her fingers on his pulse.
As I see the facade kind of like drop slightly, I'm just like, it's no surprise you did not hear them. I mean, the guy was completely unconscious, and the girl was almost inaudible.
I just had to get the baby, but I could have left that little girl orphaned. I keep assuming it's a little girl.
Yeah, it's a girl.
Okay, I could have left that little girl orphaned.
From the way it sounds.
I've had bad experiences with this kind of thing, and it's a bit hard. And then she kind of shakes her head, and she starts trying to take deep breaths again, because this is a crisis. She cannot have a crisis in a crisis.
I just bluntly, as she's kind of doing this, I'm like, it sounds better the child orphaned than dead.
And it's almost works.
Just a blunt strike.
I mean, he's kind of right. Almost correct. Yes, correct.
Why are you booing me? I'm right.
Why are you booing me? I'm right. Just like, he's correct. So, and it actually kind of works. It kind of works a little bit.
It's unexpected enough to snap you out of an incoming panic attack a little bit.
This poor woman needs a beer and a long night's rest.
For real.
And a pineapple right side up cake.
May I drink piss water?
She's gonna drink a Guinness. She's gonna drink like either a Guinness or mead.
Honey mead.
Mead. You gonna drink piss water or picking blood?
I'd like to kind of look down at the man, and then back up at Irene. Like, I take it you are the town's witch doctor.
I mean, we don't necessarily use that term, but I have a good bit of medical knowledge and a few spells that I can use. But I take care of the people here. It's my job. It's my vocation. I take care of them. And that is my job. That is my responsibility. And I will be damned if I don't do that job. And her voice kind of hitches. I'm needed in a time like this. I can't go around crying my eyes out because I could have left someone in a building. I need to do what I can.
I place my very large hand on your shoulder and just, it sounds like you did all you could. and that is enough.
Somehow those words hit me in the heart. They hit me right in the heart.
Right in your cold, burned heart. Right in your hot, burned heart.
Right around where the left ventricle used to be, you know?
No
Pretty sure
ventricle.
If it's used to be, you'd be dead. Like,
oh no, that's
She doesn't actually not have part of a ventricle. Don't worry.
It's from her session 0, the no ventricle.
No ventricle?
No ventricle?
I guess I don't know a lot about
No, you would die.
No, you would definitely die, yeah.
Well, humans would. I don't know. Maybe tabaxis don't need other ventricles.
No, cats. No, cats need all the bits of their heart, and
cats need all of the ventricles.
Bethany, you don't get the heart just absorbs all the blood, doesn't go anywhere.
For real, it absorbs all the blood, eats it, and then shits it back out.
It's like a blood sponge.
Yeah.
Blunge.
Yeah, blunge.
So
just a big old tampon.
I tried really hard to not burst into tears, so I'm gonna roll performance again.
Actually, roll wisdom. Roll a wisdom save.
Talk to the friend group so you roll performance IRL.
Yeah.
Performance IRL. Roll a wisdom save.
Roll a wisdom save instead of performance.
Not to dissociate, feel like.
You've definitely got some tears falling from your eyes, but you don't enter a full crying fit.
I did. I did. I really did.
I just nodded a kind smile.
You're a good man. I don't. Thank you.
About this time.
I owe you something. I owe you something, at least. Something. I don't know. But
it's about this time that the guy with his sister gets here. And sets her down on the ground next to you and says,
"Oh, is she all right?"
No, she's.
I already expended my spells, but I think I could just put some
no,
cool
she's
on
definitely
her.
She's definitely a lot better than her husband was. He looks over at her husband, gives him like an up and down look, a once over, and I did not know. Was that you? Did you do that?
Yeah. It was one of my spells, just said a prayer and bippity boppity boo, he's a lot better. But he's gonna need more medical attention. He's not fully good yet, but he'll be all right. He's stable. He'll probably wake up real sore, but he'll be all right.
My goodness, I did not know that you could do that. That's really impressive.
Well, I don't go screaming it from the rooftops, but I've probably done it to a few sick kids or an adventurer who took an arrow to
for future reference. I, as a general rule of thumb, I do not allow low-level healing spells to work on sickness.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're good. Don't worry.
Sickness is small.
But generally, healing spells don't work on sickness anyway. It has to specify that it's like either restorative or
healing spells in parentheses chicken noodle soup.
Yes. And you don't have.
Ramen.
I think I'm not sure if lesser restoration explicitly does sickness. It might only be greater.
No, it does not.
Okay, so let's.
Really?
Lesser.
Just I'm gonna retcon that to kids with scraped knees.
Yeah.
Or whatever, kids with broken bones.
That one idiot who. That one idiot who thought it would be a good idea to climb in the barn rafters.
Yeah. You know that one kid who climbed up in the barn rafters a few years back? Yeah, he broke his leg when he fell down, and I got called in and helped splint it.
I do remember that incident. Scared the hell out of the cows, too.
Yeah. She kind of whooshes some air from her lungs. The banter has somewhat lowered the amount of absolute gut-wrenching anxiety in her heart and chest. And so she actually, once she knows that he's not gonna spontaneously like combust or explode into a pile of viscera or whatnot, she gets up and she looks at the man whose sister is the wife of the guy she just saved from the brink of death. And she's like, you stay here, you watch over him. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do the rounds. Don't die.
Dying is not in the plan.
Good. And Krust,
Yes.
think you could help me maybe just triage a bit?
Yeah, absolutely. What do you need?
Thank you. Just check anyone for more serious burns and here. And I dig into like, there's like, where I've been getting these rags is like the front pocket of like my, like, it's like, it's not even a pocket.
Yeah.
It's like a large piece of fabric tied into a pouch. And I take out a few rags, which are already sopping wet because I am sopping wet, and I give them to him. Now, if you see anyone with really more than first-degree burns, put these on them. I'm sure you know how to treat burns, but just in case, it'll stop the burn from getting too burny. I'd use better words, but I'm a bit stressed right now.
I
Bernie
kind of nod
yeah.
begin looking around.
Bernie Sanders, 2020.
Use
Also,
better words, but I'm a bit stressed right now.
I looked at lesser restoration can be used on diseases and sickness, but not curses and things like that.
Ah, gotcha, thank you.
I have healing word, so...
You do have healing word. I warned you against cure wounds, because it sucks.
Cure wounds is your only option in Pathfinder.
Well, you're a nerd.
Get wounded.
Yeah, well,
So as I am doing the rounds and making sure that people are either like cleaning themselves of soot and such in the river, I see Callista, who I remember was having what was basically a whole ass panic attack in the bar, and so I walk over to her, still drenched. I look like a drowned rat who is also covered in soot. So I look like I've been through it. And I very, very softly, I just tap her on I just put a hand on her shoulder. Like, hey, how you doing? Everything all right? Hello? Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I think my audio cut out for a second.
Okay, I couldn't hear you, and I didn't know if your mic was glitching.
Fuck these headphones.
So, she's probably still drenched at least from the waist down. From having just been in the riverbank for a while, she crawls herself out.
Well, didn't get burned. And I think that's good enough for something like this.
You alright?
Well, been better. And I look down at myself at my kind of cinched clothes, and then I just kind of wave it off. I'll heal. Just some burns. It comes with the job of saving people, I suppose. But I'll be fine. I will be just fine. I got into the river, been making sure to keep it cold, keep it cool, so that, I don't cook like a chicken.
Okay.
Very hairy chicken.
Very hairy.
I have not addressed any possible soot or burns I have on me.
Burns, not really, though you
Have
do
you
feel
lost any
vaguely
HP?
sunburnt. No.
All of it.
Okay.
So my skin is hot to the touch, but not burnt.
Correct.
Okay.
And you're very covered in soot. There's so much soot you don't even know. but it doesn't really change the color of your fur itself.
I mean, yeah, my fur's already
because you're
dark
black.
brown. It just looks
Yeah.
You're gonna
blacker,
shake,
yeah.
and there's just gonna be a cloud.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna shake like a big dog.
I'm waiting to shake and wash off, though, until at least everyone's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You, looked pretty bad back in the tavern. I got pretty worried. I didn't want you running down there in that state, so, yeah, I kind of wanted to make sure you were still here and not somewhere else. And I'm still talking to Callista.
Yeah.
You sure you alright?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
Mm.
I'm guessing you also had some kind of experience with fire.
Yeah. A while ago.
It's a dangerous thing, you know. It's what gives us warmth and cooks our food, but at the same time, it can take everything you ever loved.
Yeah.
It's a wild beast. I'd like to think I've tamed it a little bit, but it's hard looking into that. The heart of it, the blaze. It's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like looking down at the water now. Like I've sat myself down and my feet are in the water. And there is definitely something to me, like a shakenness that I'm trying really hard to hide, but since my facade broke earlier, I haven't really been able to put it back up again.
Yeah. Child is dissociating.
I'm gonna need y'all to I'm gonna need y'all to roll a perception check.
Roger.
Everyone?
Roger, Roger.
We're just gonna say I don't see it with that roll. Okay, Draco dice.
Ah,
8.
Yeah.
I
So,
see it.
My boy Jetstream is in the fucking chat. These Draco dice don't work for shit.
yeah. So, Callista, you're still you're still just not vibing. So you don't really care all that much. You're like, water. And Krusk, you're focused on you're like checking over people in the river to make sure nobody's particularly injured. Irene, you are the only one to see that the fire has now finally gone out. It's been about been about 45 minutes since it started.
Quick
So
fire.
I look up a little bit. Once I'm done staring into the water, which actually takes a little while,
Yeah.
I get back up, and it's when I turn around that I see it, and I visibly just stag with relief. All there is like really smoke, I think, and I am so unbelievably relieved to see that the fire is gone. All right, and I tap Callista to get her attention, and then I kind of pat Krusk on the back. I'm like, fire's out, which is good. We're gonna have to assess the damages and whatnot. Sorry you two had to be in town for the first time, and then a crisis broke out. It's real sweet of you to help, Krusk.
Glad I was here to help.
Alright. And she, like, puts her hands on her hips and does the thing that people do where they, like, lean back, and she, like, cracks her back audibly. And I thought...
Old woman moment.
Yeah. And I thought today was gonna be relaxing after I got home from adventuring. And she, like, cracks her knuckles and shit, even though she just, like, got done kind of dissociating. But she's gone through fires before to, retrieve anything. Right,
you have experience,
I have
Yeah.
experience.
You have
in
experience,
trying to find
yeah.
my husband. No husband.
No husband? No ventricle?
No ventricle? No love of my life? He fucking died?
No more bussy?
No, what? Stop doxing each other in the chat.
Anyway.
Anthony. Yeah.
Does somebody want to
Yeah, that's my
clip
friend
no more
History.
bussy?
No more pussy in this bitch.
No more pussy.
Jetstream Sam, docs me, go.
Don't.
He doesn't know where I
dox
live. You
her.
don't know shit.
Yeah.
I love the compressed gun.
Oh my
You
god.
don't live
you're
here
right.
anymore.
Bitch, I don't live here anymore. Oh, right, yeah, that's my old address. I can just drop a random house right now.
Yeah. Though he
I
was
really
he
hope
was a
that no one in
tabaxi.
chat actually lives on Eat My Ass
Wait, who
Drive.
was a tabaxi? Who was a
Keep my
tabaxi?
ass strapped.
Barnaby. So would it really
Barnaby,
be
yeah, he
it
was a
would when
tabaxi.
you it was really be
Barnaby?
cat bussy.
Jeeb, I'm gonna throw you out of window. Shut up.
No
I
That's why you were saying no pussy. I was so confused. It was because my husband died.
No cat boy pussy. Oh wait, that's why we're saying that.
yeah, I have been ignoring it.
No, no husband. Jeeb, didn't Eleanor blow up?
What?
Who?
She's saying in chat, no husband. Hey, didn't Eleanor blow up to Theta? Remember that, Jeeb? Remember that, Jeeb? I was his DM once.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm.
This is something I don't know. I understand now.
Or you
Doing
don't
this country
understand,
voice.
that's the point.
Doing this country voice hurts my
So,
fucking throat.
How does everyone else at the river look? Does anyone look like they might need help?
There are wounds, but they all look like they've been tended.
God, can I dunk someone like a cookie though?
No.
Someone might need it. I've already been dunked like a cookie. You can dunk yourself like a cookie.
You can.
That's called
think.
diving.
Or just sitting with aggression.
Hitting with aggression. Is it like a JoJo pose, just like sitting angrily?
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it exists.
Yeah, let me just take a deep breath, curl into a ball, and let yourself sink to the bottom of
Oh
a
my
pool.
god. Guys, I just looked over to the side. I'm in my basement right now. Like, I'm in my permanent address basement, like not my dorm. And I just looked over and saw a CD for, and I quote, Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh,
Yeah,
John Mulaney strikes again.
yeah, Josie and the Pussycat.
That's
Okay,
it. That's
okay.
it.
I know what it sounds like, but it's actually like it was a big cartoon. Like,
It looks live action.
did they make a live action version?
Let me see.
I thought it was a cartoon a long time ago.
I knocked over my microphone in attempt to get the CD for Josie and the Pussycats. It is a
Irene and the Pussycats. Quote
Oh,
pretty
it is.
much.
Okay, so
quote from Faith.
it's like an
Yeah.
album. This is an album. Music
Okay,
from the
so-
motion picture.
okay, so it is both. So they are mostly live action, but they have appeared in animated forms in various, similar like how people do like guest appearances on like Scooby Doo. That was kind of them. But they did have, yeah, they were a band.
Okay.
From what I remember, they're pretty good.
I mean, I've got the CD now.
Not exactly my kind of music, but not bad.
I mean, I would not expect it to be.
It's very like
It looks very 2002.
Yeah. That's kind of its genre. It's not really pop or anything. Like, it's like 2002. Yeah.
Oh my god, I was almost right. Copyright
pop,
2001.
Yeah, it's like pop, but one of the characters has a tambourine.
What's that
Yeah,
noise?
There's like
That was me.
guitar.
That was me.
Yeah, there's one of them plays guitar, one of them plays drums, and one of them has a tambourine.
In the album art, I see two with guitars.
I think the one with tambourine also played guitar, if I'm right.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, the fire's done. This is probably going to be about the end of the session, because most of us traveled today. So
We're sleepy.
Yes, you fell asleep in the car.
I fell asleep in the car.
You did, yeah. I carpooled with Bella. Yeah, so I am confessor. I've come to bargain. Really.
I'm fucking with this guy in chat. Worry not about it.
Mamu.
Okay.
I've come to bargain.
Cowards keep going until you.
In my chat.
Cowards keep going until you cannot speak anymore. I will deep throat my microphone right now. Do not test me.
I don't think you get it without Tato will challenge you until you
Do
swallow
it.
your fucking
Do it.
laptop.
You won't even know when I've done it. I did fully put my mouth onto my microphone earlier because I was bored. And the
My mic has
ADHD
too
brain.
good a noise
Just
effect.
slammed your penis in the corridor, Cloaker. What the
You
fuck?
slammed your penis in the corridor.
I've balled.
You guys just heard that weird noise. That was me putting the whole head of my microphone in my mouth. Give me a second. I'll do it again.
No, I don't want to hear it again. I'm going. Can you not? This is not how you get views.
I think this is how I get views, actually.
This is not how you get views.
This is how I get views, considering that I have 11 viewers right now. And I had a max of 13. That is a record by a lot.
If you consider this ASMR, please seek help.
What is this, Deep Throat ASMR? Yes. Hey, we're here to do an ASMR.
Earlier we were all making cat noises, so...
Oh, I can make a really good cat noise. I can do a really good meow.
I'm not. I will leave.
Meow. Moths can squeak.
Okay,
Moths?
so-
I believe moths can make a squeaking noise. Hold on.
You want to hear me
Yeah.
squeak? You want to hear me fucking squeak? Ah!
It cut out! It cut out!
I think that
Why the
actually...
fuck?
Moth says, I
Okay.
love you. What were you saying,
So-
Connor?
They sound...
You
They
said
sound...
this
Hey,
was kind of the end of.
This is the end of the session.
Moth,
I'll
this is the
just-
sound a moth makes.
I'm gonna put
Did we get a level up?
Make
No,
a moth sound.
not yet.
Oh.
It's Connor. Actually, you know what? It's been 2 sessions at level 2. Yeah, I will give you this. I will give you a level up.
Can I eat the moth?
Big
Yes,
boy.
you can eat. What?
I get to be big boy.
You're level 3.
What?
Oh, do you get the biggin at level 3?
I do.
Ah, yeah, you get to be a biggin.
I get to pick my barbaric
Hey,
whatever.
get another slot.
Yes.
Hmm.
You guys are level 3 now. Use your powers wisely. The
will
rest
not.
of the level ups will not go this quickly. Yes.
How long do you plan on this campaign lasting?
I have plans.
Jeez.
Look,
You
I'm
will
used
not.
to. Yeah. What now?
We're third. Am
You
I
will
at
not beat the
third
record
level?
for the campaign that I've been in.
What's that? What's that record?
About 4 or 5 years.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh. Oh my god, I get...
Given we only did like one session like a month, and sometimes one every 2 months.
I get 2
Oh, yeah.
second level spell slots.
7. Me when
Uh,
23.
I'm used to campaigns taking like half a year at most.
Yeah, I'm used to, like, the first experience I had with a campaign, we did probably, like, 12 to 16 sessions without leveling up once.
Jesus.
Yo, what? As Jeeb just said in chat, we once did a fucking 15-hour in-person session playing D&D.
I once did
Yeah,
a
I would
10-hour
love that.
in-person session.
They ran from like 12.
So what was everyone's-
noon till 3
What
a.m.
level were you at, Rusted?
We were at level 5.
Fucking
I'm a lunar
12 to
sorcerer.
15 sessions at level 5.
That is correct.
I am a lunar sorcerer for the person asking in chat.
Yes, Moth is
How long
asking
were your
class.
sessions?
About 4 hours.
I would have like stopped after the 4th or 5th session.
That was all I
What do you
knew.
mean-
And
what do you
we
mean
had
stop
a
after
good
the
time.
4th? Why would you stop? What?
Because we
get
went,
so
like-
bored of my character.
We went like 12 to 15 sessions on level at level level 5 in my very
Oh,
first
okay.
campaign.
Neat.
You know, I usually like every 2 sessions you get a level up, no matter what level you
Yeah.
are.
It will not
Now
be
you're like
that
though, you need
quickly for
power-ups
me.
constantly.
Though I will be doing my best. You can just tell me if you feel yourself getting getting tired,
no,
right?
Scorching ray
No,
and
I'm-
flaming
I-
spirit. Sorry.
No,
I get more meta
I
magic.
trusted.
I haven't used meta
Yeah.
magic so far, but I get more
Now,
of it.
I get that you trust my judgment, but also if you feel yourself getting bored, my top priority is making sure that you guys have fun. So if you find yourself getting bored, I probably won't level you up any quicker, but I may give you a couple of toys.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Ooh.
Like, if we hadn't leveled up this session, I wouldn't have cared. I just really want to
Yeah.
get big.
I know. Yeah. I will let you get big.
I want to get to level 3 because generally for 5e classes,
That is
once you hit
so
level 3, that's like the start of when your character gets fun. Like that's where you get you unlock all your specific features.
Imagine not being a sorcerer and getting that level 1.
So I need to write out some actual plans for where this campaign is going to go
Oh,
because
boy.
it's been so far I've got plans for where it's going to be at the middle and the end, and I don't have plans yet for how we're going to get there. Bella's a cleric.
Better than I do. I write down one bullet point before going to the session, see where they go.
Valid. Okay, so I'm going to switch us over to the ending stream right now. Back to our normally shaped chat box. I need to fix that chat box. Anyways, so yes, Moth says I was close. You were, yeah, like cleric and druid, pretty close. As long if the cleric like focuses on healing. Anyways, so
there isn't a chat box on your goodbye screen.
yes, it is. People just haven't chatted in a minute.
I'm actively what? Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know
And
why
now
it
I need
wasn't
to
yet.
now I need to change down the size a bit again. My stomach hurty. One is a weapon of mass destruction. One is a plant. That's true, honestly.
Man.
Anyways, so yeah, I need to plan. I also, I know I just made this. I know I just made my stream thing, like my stream overlay, but I might make myself another one because I could have done better. And also, I really like making stream overlays, as I have discovered. It's really fun. Some people be texting. Oh, okay. There goes Irene with her spells.
I now have a level 2 spell I can use. I wonder what I should grab.
I have 2.
Nice.
I have 2
All
level
right.
2 spells.
Well, 11 viewers in chat right now, and on my phone it says that I have also 11. So, anybody that is not following me right now, you best follow me right now. That is a threat. That is a threat. So
Don't let her threaten you.
I'm threatening you. I will kill off your favorite character.
Rolling for HP, taking average.
Steve doesn't like his family. You can kill them.
I don't even count towards the viewer count. I'm an NPC. Unfollowed. I'm gonna block you, Moth.
How are
anyway.
we doing health? Rolling, average.
Do what you want, so long as you're not fully cheating.
Favorite character.
Max health every level, got it.
Okay.
Aww.
He likes the cat. He's a furry.
Wait, who is?
Yeah. Steve is saying to grab the
Giab.
tough feet. That's the
Giab,
only
are you
feat he
following
uses.
me? You should
It's
follow
Jeeb,
me,
it's
Giab.
pronounced Jeeb.
Giab.
Jeeb, don't follow her. I'll pay you.
Follow me, Giab.
Jab.
Jeeb. You could also just call him Tato.
Please follow me, Giab.
Call him Tato. It'll embarrass him. It's funny.
I can't pronounce that word.
Tato. Bitch,
Tato.
You're not that white. Okay, that's it. There you go. Or just say Tato. Just want
Tato?
to be white.
Like potato?
Tato. Yes. Yes.
Potato?
So it was like
Fuck
Dato?
you, Tato. That's what we call you. Dato is for tease. For fuck's
Dato?
sake, yeah, Tato. Dato.
Tato.
Oh my
Tonka.
god, you cannot do this.
I can't do Spanish.
What are you
I'm
trying to
sorry.
pronounce?
That's
She's-
just his nickname, mate.
Tato?
Liquid nitrogen. I'm not the one who said liquid nitrogen. Go fuck yourself. That was Arnold.
Tato.
I was
I
the
just-
player. didn't-
I enunciate my T's. I can't help it.
What are you trying to pronounce?
Tato.
Something in Spanish.
Tato?
It doesn't even mean anything. It's just his nickname.
Balls, 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 balls.
Balls.
Dato?
Did fate send balls, balls, balls? I have a feeling.
They said.
I knew it.
Okay, Dado? Is that correct?
Oh my god. Tato, how do you think she's doing? Why you sp-
Dato.
That is not how you. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm
You know
trying
what? Okay.
my best.
You know what? Okay, we need a worse nickname. We need a worse nickname for him. What's
I'm
what's
doing
something
my
else I call him?
best.
What's the other thing I
Quesadilla.
call you?
That's a Spanish word I can pronounce. Quesadilla.
Quesadilla?
Quesadilla.
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 He's blowing up my Discord DM saying, add me to this call, I swear. I think he's gonna light you on fire.
Like, they can't add you to the call. They would have to. I would have to give you the player role because that's where.
Can
that's,
I let him berate you in Spanish? It would be very funny.
Do you want to be on stream berating me in Spanish?
He does. He's
Send
actually
me
just asked.
Join my
up to
Discord
me to
and
say.
send me a friend
Okay.
request.
Okay.
uh,
Yeah. Okay, Tato, fuck you. You've been asking me this for 30 minutes now. So I'm sending you the invite.
Bethany?
Yeah.
I just realized something that with my
Oh,
character that
God.
I could have made this even more broken. I can't
I'm
with
curious.
my character, but I could have made it even more broken
Okay. I'm listening.
if I had decided to make my character a Duragar.
Oh yeah, because they
Do you
can
want
do something like enlarge, reduce, right?
Duragar have the spell enlarge. They have the ability enlarge reduce, which uses it goes off of the same spell quality. So like you can't stack enlarge reduce with another enlarge reduce from spells, potions, etc. Right?
Okay.
However, Giant's Havoc specifies is not enlarge reduce. It is something different. It says if you are smaller than large, you become large along with anything you are wearing. So I could theoretically rage, become large, and then use my ability to go to huge if I was playing a Duragar. And be a huge dwarf. A 3x3 dwarf.
Interesting.
I did not go that route, so you do not have to worry. But that, yeah. Huh. Because I noticed that because I was thinking of doing the same thing with a Rune Knight character I'm building for, which I think I told you about for Adventures League.
Yeah. Okay.
But I did not go
maim,
with adventure.
Yeah.
Either.
Murder, maim, joining the Discord. Okay. Let me grab my Discord link, cause it's on here somewhere.
Okay. It's midnight. I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
Go ahead and head out.
Right,
Yeah.
and I have completed updating my spell list. I'm happy about it.
There's technical difficulties. Jeeb, did you accept the rules?
Bitch, I sent you in there. I know your bitch ass can read. You're not that illiterate. You're not Moth.
Hey! Moth can read. Hey.
Can Moth read?
No. We know another guy named Moth. We know another guy named Moth. We know another
Oh,
guy named Moth.
Okay.
We know another guy named
All right.
Moth. No, not you.
I was about to fight you over Moth. I'm like, hold on, Moth.
What do we call Arturo if we can't call him Moth anymore? What the fuck? No, because he's been Moth for like 4 years now, because I refuse to call him by his actual name.
That's pretty
call
funny.
Call him Lesser Moth.
Lesser Moth? No! I'm not calling him Arturo either. I'm calling him Ko-Oh for now. Call him Poser? He is not a poser, you fucking pansy.
Oh shit, I just scratched the hell out of my wooden desk with my metal dice. That's fun.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Stream Sam, Rusted Gold.
Okay. Jeeb is Jeeb, right? I did accept his friend request.
Okay, so give him the player role. Join the chat and.
All right, fine. I will give you the player role temporarily.
Your friend?
Yes. This as a precursor to him. Huh?
Has he successfully managed to accept the rules and join and like? Well, ask him.
Hit accept on the rules, bitch. It's the only channel you can read. How dumb are you? If anyone's wondering why I'm verbally berating this man, I've known him longer than I've known like anyone else.
Also, Connor, you can feel free to leave if you want. I think I'm just gonna get berated in Spanish.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Evan, I will. Good
I'll
session.
see you later.
I will. Yeah, see you all later. Have good sleeps.
Faith, did you say just like in Genshin Impact?
Holy fuck, is Genshin Impact real?
You have the player role.
Oh no, is he okay? Is he in this chat? Oh.
EBDB.
You have the player. Oh, you've moved into the. Let me. Yep. Okay.
Before
here
this
he
is.
You're on stream. You are in front of a live studio audience.
On the air.
Tato, you there?
I am.
You motherfucker.
I am sensing some technical difficulties.
No, there's not technical difficulties. This motherfucker is trying to kill me.
Valid, as one does.
I've known him for too long. I know his bits. Speak.
He just said, oh, my stuff broke, give me 2 minutes in chat.
Yeah, so he is having technical difficulties.
Have you had your fucking microphone open for 30 minutes now, and you don't have it fucking ready? I'm going to kill you. I'm gonna kill him. I beat him with a rock. If you cannot hear, that's cringe.
Cringe
fail.
What the fuck? That's him.
I mean, I've been hearing, like, intermittent static.
Oh, it's probably the... Here.
Make sure you're connected to the right microphone and right headset.
Leave and then join.
You
yeah.
Because pick your input and output.
I should make more Irene content.
All this dude does is audio shit. How the fuck does he not know what he's doing?
You've entered the wrong chat again.
Oh my god.
You're in the wrong chat, dumbass.
I dragged him in.
You are muted. You're muted. You're muted.
Unmute. Unmute, Dato.
Unmute. Unmute, Dato.
I know where you are. Dato, I will. Jesus Christ, how the fuck can you not hear? Correct your fucking input.
You guys are really just there are 7 people in this chat now about to listen to me get berated by some guy in Spanish.
This is quality content.
He's not some guy.
He's some guy to me. Have I met him? I know you introduced me to one of your friends over video call.
This is him. This is the only friend I've mentioned to
Oh, this is the guy.
This is the guy. Yeah.
I know this guy.
Why are you getting berated in Spanish? Why does he keep going into whisper chat?
Hey, I think you can't hear us because you're so fucking stupid. You're in a whisper chat.
What if I just join whisper chat?
Lol.
I'm in a whisper. You're in here too now.
Why am I in here now?
So that you can run damage control, I suppose.
Unmute, bitch.
Hello?
Hi! We decided to move in here.
Take off your pro mic. Just take off your pro.
A lot of berating going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of berating of the wrong guy.
Do I have to start talking in Spanish on behalf of us? You know my Spanish is worse than yours, dipshit. Come on. What the?
The mic is working.
Oh no.
Can you not hear us?
Hello.
Hello.
I mean, I certainly hear. It makes sense that your name on Discord is Jetstream Sam, because I hear something that sounds Jetstream adjacent.
Stop doing that thing. He's done. No.
What is he doing?
Hold on.
I'm very sleepy.
Oh my god.
The EBDB.
The EBDB.
EBDB.
You should start singing Megalovania.
On my phone and holding my phone next to my mic.
You all can hear me. I cannot hear anything.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you now.
That's him.
Hello,
you are muted.
You are muted. I don't think he can hear us.
I just texted him in chat. Yes, we can hear you, dumbass. He can't. Okay.
It's so nice that the stream stops as it started.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm genuinely exhausted. I'm going to bed.
Have fun.
Good night. Good night.
I'm not gonna wait that much longer to be berated in Spanish. I'm gonna be real.
Well, okay, I'm gonna call this asshole next time because he cannot right now.
Hello.
How do you not know what you're doing at this point?
Yeah, we're steadily dropping viewers, which makes sense.
Alright, I'm calling this guy.
Okay, have fun.
Alright, I'm gonna dip out here. Goodbye, everyone.
Okay. So I'm probably gonna leave as well. I will see you guys later. I really enjoyed this stream. I had a good time. Thank you this was the most viewers I've ever had, and I had a really good time with this. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. I love you all. I will see you later.